our viewership went way down. I know why, because Captain Nythawk and them is on at the same time.
Oh, they do Wednesday?
Yeah. And I know because I one time I had 83 views, and then it went down to 50. Last week it was like 30. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got. He said the audio is low. Testing, testing. How about now? Is that better? I was kind of far away from the mic. Let me checking on the
Yeah, I will check them out. Oh, sorry. Hey, Shalom Christ. Slides, I don't necessarily know how to do that. Put them on the thing. Officer Thawan usually has it loaded and stuff. I've never put it up there before. Okay. Well, I got. I think Officer Young's already started, so I can call him about seeing how to put it on afterwards. But I don't know how to while the stream is going.
Okay, okay. Shalom. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatam. Okay, I think the volume's okay now. Okay. So now, if there's any problem, shalom everybody. If there's any problem with the volume or anything, just let me know in the chat. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So once again, Yahweh Shema Shai Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alathan Bahashim. Yahweh Shai to all the sisters, which means Yahweh Shema Shai Barakatam simply means may the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. And then Yahweh Shema Alathan Bahashim Yahweh Shai just simply means may the Lord, which is the greetings for the sisters, may the Lord watch over you in the name of Christ. Okay? We have the Isupk, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. The Isupk has been teaching the truth of the Bible since 1969, and that truth includes the fact that so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called First Nation or Native Indian people are the true Jews, the Israelites, God's chosen people, the future rulers of the planet Earth. The Isupk is the home of the truth, meaning we're the origin of what they call the Hebrew Israelite doctrine. This is the origin of the truth, the home of the truth. You understand? We're not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group. So if you're not in Isupk under Commander General Yohana, you're simply not in the truth. And that's how it goes. Okay. So shalom, everybody. Let's see who we got. We got Officer Quiet Bar. Salagia. Trooper Quiet Bar. I don't think he'll mind. And then we got Sister Tayala. Shalom, sis. And we got Daeza, Babyful. I think that's Sister Daeza. And then we got 1 West, Business. Trooper Shakataza in the building. Okay, shalom to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I understand what I'm saying, and I pray to the Most High in the name of Christ that this class will edify our people and increase their understanding of the truth. Okay? So, today, like, the goings on in the earth always has an influence on what I teach. And I mean, like, wickedness in itself is just piling on piles upon piles upon piles of evil, wickedness, and deceit in every corner, on every side, among our people. It's gotten to the point where, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we want to distance ourselves from the wickedness of the world as much as we can, because it's just off the chain, so to speak. So tonight, you know, or once again, if you have any questions, right? Any questions at all on any subject matter, please, feel free. We got Sister Nashama in the building. Shalom, sis. Feel free to ask the question. You understand? And I'll do my best to answer it. And if I can't, I'll pass it on to an officer above me, or either captain of 13,000, Captain Nyathak, and we'll ask it of him. Okay? So feel free to ask questions. This is a class, and we want everybody to participate and feel like you're a part of. So you can comment, you can ask questions. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you want to be a heckler. But be ready. Or a troll. But be ready.
Damn right.
Because sometimes we're not so nice. Sometimes. It depends on how you come at us,
Right.
So anyway, I'm sitting here just like everybody else in this school, just watching what the goings on in the earth. And the earth has become a shameful place, man.
Damn right.
You understand? Like, Christ would be ashamed of the conduct of the children of Israel. Because we are so far up the oppressor's, dark hole. It saddens me sometimes. It saddens me, like, I haven't watched the Diddy documentary, but I've been hearing a lot about it, and I don't know if I want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the, I've seen some excerpts, and it's horrible, and there's other things that's going on. I was watching, for like 5 minutes, I was watching this show. It's called A Dollhouse. It was amazing because, like, I'm thinking I'm sitting up here looking at women, just trying to find out what it was, and my rib said all of these, it was like it's two hosts that are women, and then the rest of them are men, and it's incredible. It is one of the most disgusting things I ever seen in my life, because what's disgusting about it is that they look like women in every aspect. And it just speaks to the wickedness of the earth today. Understand? And then, of course, in Isupk County Commander General Yohana, you understand, and according to the Lord in Christ, we're supposed to hate wickedness, man. Anything that is against God, we're against it, right? So tonight's class, okay, I'm also 1,000 Yanas are here in beautiful Durham, North Carolina. And tonight is the Wednesday night law class, where we deal with issues pertaining to the law, which is, the measurement of our conduct. You understand? The rules that govern our lives is called the law. It's about direction and correction. That's what law is for. Law is for the lawless, for correction, for people to be corrected. You understand? Give me Psalm, I think it's Psalm 19 and 7, is it? Understand? Because in ISUPK, under Commander General Yohana, we understand that everybody needs correction. Nobody's above being corrected. And the scriptures, the word of God, the Bible, right, is a place where we get the information on the perfection of correction, right? Or the correction to perfection, right? So read that for me, brother.
The book of Psalms, Psalm 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
The law of the Lord is perfect. It doesn't have any flaws. Converting the soul, meaning changing who you are. That's what converting the soul means. It changes you, right? Read on.
Come on. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
Damn, man, that's heavy. The testimony of the Lord, you understand, is sure, making wise the simple, meaning simple-minded people. It doesn't say stupid. It just means simple-minded. Meaning that you don't have complex thoughts and things of that nature.
Right.
But with the law of God, you understand, you can become wise. You understand? Because the Most High, the intent that the Most High for giving us the scriptures and giving us rules and correction and direction, you understand, was to make us wiser.
That's right.
To increase our wisdom, where we can make better choices pertaining to our lives in service of God, the Most High, in the name of Christ, right? That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, read on, brother.
Come. Verse 8. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart.
So now, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. Meaning, like, when you know these things and how they benefit mankind or Israelites to whom we are concerned about, you understand? We're concerned about the Israelites and nobody else. Understand? And what that means, if you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, so-called, that's who we're concerned about.
That's right.
But when you learn the law and you learn the benefit and that you're the benefactor of the Lord, you benefit from the law. You understand? Then you understand what this is talking about. Rejoicing, meaning like we got something good to live by, to stand on, to stand by. You understand? To our hearts rejoice because we know what righteousness is because of what the Most High has given us.
That's right.
Okay, read on.
Come. Rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure.
The commandment of the Lord is pure, man. It's not poison.
Hell no.
It's not polluted. You understand? There's no errors in it. You understand what I'm saying? The Most High gave us the law, and he gave us priests and prophets to cause people to understand everything.
That's
You understand? He set that up. You understand? And we, you understand, sit in that seat today in the Isupk under Commander Junior Hunter. We sit in that seat, and we're here for our people and for our people only. You understand? Read on.
Come. Enlightening the eyes.
Enlightening the eyes just means to bring light to your eyes so you can see clearly what's going on and, right and wrong. Enlightening. You can see what righteousness is. You can see the works of righteousness. You can see the works of brotherhood, sisterhood. You can see those things because your eyes are enlightened by the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Understand? So that you can discern good and evil. And that's important, right? Read verse 9.
Come. Book of Psalms, Psalm 19, verse 9. The fear of the Lord is clean.
The fear of the Lord is clean. There's nothing filthy about fearing the Lord.
That's right.
You understand? It's clean, man. To fear the Lord, to obey the Lord, to submit to the Lord's will, you understand? By obeying him, you understand, is clean.
That's right.
It cleanses you. It makes you a cleaner person spiritually and physically. Come on.
Come. Enduring forever.
Enduring forever. See, that's what Christians forget. Or they're never taught that, whichever one it is. Right. That it's enduring forever. And this theme or this truth is repeated, over and over again in the Bible, that this law is forever. You understand? Right. So, in terms of definition, a lawless person is a criminal. You understand? So, with that perspective, then anybody that's not obeying the law is an outlaw or a criminal. You understand? If You're outside of the law in America, you're considered an outlaw. I know they don't use that word as much now. They use the word criminal. You commit criminal acts. So to the Most High, who's above all, who is the highest authority in existence, those outside of the law are criminals.
Right.
We're criminals. You understand? Okay. Read on.
Come on. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether.
It's righteousness, man. It's true and righteous altogether. Altogether. Completely. It's about righteousness. It's not about loving everything and everybody.
Right.
It's about righteousness, what is right and what is good, and what is evil and what is bad. You understand what I'm saying? So the Most High has laid the foundation and has taught us righteousness. Through the law, we attain righteousness through our works, understanding the law. You understand? And following it, right?
Oh, God.
Okay?
Damn right.
Read verse 10.
Come on. Verse 10. More to be desired are they than gold.
Understand, to obey God is better for you to want to do it than to want gold. It's more desired than gold, man. That's heavy because with today, with the greediness of this world and you understand the material, you understand understanding of life that's implanted in people in this world. This is a concept that's foreign to most people.
Right.
There ain't nothing more valuable than that money. But there is something more valuable than money. Righteousness is more valuable than money.
That's right.
And the his laws, statutes, and commandments are the measurement of righteousness. There is no other righteousness. You understand? So, more to be desired are they than gold.
Damn right.
Right? Read on.
Come. Yea, than much fine gold. Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb.
So, until they made a drug called white sugar, which we all use sometimes, it's really a chemical derivative. Honey was the sweetest thing on earth. Nobody knew anything sweeter than honey until they created a chemical derivative that they call sugar, white sugar. You had candy cane, you had cane sugar, you had brown sugar, you had, the liquid juice of the sugar cane is absolutely delicious, and I used to buy it in the city. They used to have, the Hispanic brothers used to have the cane, and they would squeeze it out and, and give you a juice. Anyway, it was delicious. If you've never had sugar cane juice, you missing out. It is absolutely delicious. And what they did, they took that and they made molasses, sugar things, and then they gave the white. Anyway, so it's sweeter than honey, man. It's like sweet. You understand? It's sweet. Sweet like a woman. You understand? Like that. Or for a woman like a man. I would hope so. And it's hard. Okay, y'all, forgive me. Okay, so now, with that being said, the law, it's perfect. It has a effect on those who follow and obey it. It changes them. They become different persons. You understand? And it's good for them. It's beneficial. You understand? It's healthy. When it says it's sweeter than honey, that's talking about health and beauty and all of these kind of things that come from eating the right foods and understanding brotherhood and obeying God. And all of these things are there for us to participate in and to enjoy, right, in this life. The plight of the wicked is our topic tonight. The plight of the wicked. It is hard out there, choir boy. It's hard as hell, man. And aren't we grateful? Let's like little comments like that, man. Like it's real talk. Because if we didn't have this school and each other, if we didn't have the Most High in Christ, where you think we gonna be? Where would we be right now? Just ask yourself that. Man, I am scared for me. I know me. I know where I would be. You understand? Where I was. You understand?
Right.
So let's give thanks. Let's give Commanding General Yohana a hand right now.
Right. Absolutely.
Man, like just to have a brother like that, man, as a leader, as the leader, man, means so much to us, man. You know what I'm saying? I just love to watch Commander General Yohana's shows, man, because I know my spirit is going to be lifted up. I know that. I know that. And he's going to give us information to edify us and take us to another level, man. So we should always give thanks to the Most High in Christ for the ISUPK and Commander General Yohana. We should really do that every day.
Right.
Or consistently. Because as Trooper Choir Bar said, it's hard as hell out there. It's hard being in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was going to say one thing that's kind of funny to me on the Diddy tip, right? The dude, everybody know about the dude who say he woke up, his butt was sore. Everybody, you know.
What?
Oh, you know, everybody don't know. Okay. So, he stayed with Diddy for 2 years. He stayed with Diddy for 2 years. Talking about he woke up and he was sore. Come on, man. I ain't trying to hear that, man. He said he is, man. Come on, brother. I mean, to me, that's hilarious. Like the nigga would have the nerve to, you understand? Because now he wants a bag. You know, he wants some money now. So now he crying about, you know, waking up next to Diddy. But he stayed there for 2 years.
That's right.
Man, let me tell you. See, that shows you the wickedness of the world and the love of money. Right? So, along with that wickedness, right, is a, what they call karma. There's ramifications. There's judgment. There's punishment for that wickedness. And I think homeboy, that brother there, he got a little taste of it. But he don't perceive. You understand? I try to understand things, but certain things I can't understand. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Like certain things, this is beyond me to understand certain things, right? Like certain kind of wicked acts. Like I can't, it's like, I don't know how they do it. To be honest with you. So it comes down to what the scripture says is money. It comes down to the love of money is the root cause of all evil.
Right.
The love of money will make you do anything, man. I remember that song OJ said, that was a great song, For the Love of Money. That's a classic song, right? Man, make a man want to rob his own mother. Make a man or a woman sell her body. You know what I'm saying? For the love of money. They will lie, they will cheat. They don't care who they hurt or beat. And that was back, I think it was like 72 or something like that. And it's still, it was true during the time of Christ. It was true during the time of Adam. It's been true in the earth.
That's right.
It's always been that. The love of money causes us to do evil things. And what happens in this world is that people don't perceive the evil that they're doing because it's become commonplace, it's become accepted, it's become normalized.
Right.
Not in here. We hate evil.
Right.
And we speak out against it every day. Therefore, we have our class tonight called The Plight of the Wicked. So the brother's going to read the definition of the word plight. And as we go through these scriptures, I want you to keep this word in your mind. You understand? Because that's what this is about. Because these wicked devils, they think that they're getting away with this. They don't think that there's no judgment. And we're going to read about it in the scriptures. So, brother, Baba Kashah, the first scripture I want you to go to is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 1. This is one of the many scriptures that tells you that they don't give a damn. Right. The wicked. And then we're going to get into their plight. Read the Salakia. Read the definition first. My bad. Read the definition of the word plight first.
Come. Definition of the word plight. Dangerous, difficult, or unfortunate situation.
They've put themselves in a dangerous, difficult, and unfortunate situation. That's the plight of the wicked. But they don't see the danger. They only see profit.
Right.
They don't see the danger of oppression and destroying other people. They don't see no danger in it. Because this is how they feel. Read it.
Come. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves.
So they're reasoning with themselves. They're selfish. They're only thinking about themselves. They're reasoning with themselves. Everybody does that. Hey, man, I'm going to do this. This is cool. I'm going to do this. This feels good. It might be wrong, but it feels good. They're reasoning with themselves. They're giving themselves a reason to do certain things. That's what reasoning with themselves means. They're looking for a reason to do something. Right? We understand that, right? Come on.
Come. But not a right.
Not a right. They're not thinking about doing right because they're reasoning with themselves for themselves. What's good for me? What's good for me? And what reason do I have to do it? Come on.
Our life is short and tedious.
Man, life is short, man. Shit. Life is short and tedious, meaning it's hard. It's hard out there, choir bar. It's hard out there. You understand? It's hard out there. It's tedious. This life is tedious.
It is.
So that's the reason. Life is hard. So, shit, I'm here for a short time. I could do what the hell I want for me. Come on.
And in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
In the death of the man, we can't get around death. There's no remedy. Everybody die. So since I know that everybody die and life is hard, I'm going to take advantage. That's my reason. I'm going to take it. I'm speaking for the wicked. I'm speaking as the wicked. That's my reasoning with myself. Life is short. This shit hard out here. So let me step on my brother. Let me step on the other nations so that I can get mine now. I want mine now. That's the reasoning. That's the mindset that opens the door to wickedness. Reasoning with themselves. And we'll come to understand that a little bit more as we go along. With yourself, who are you not listening to? Say it into the mic, bro.
The Lord, sir.
The Lord, man. We're going to tear him down today. But let's just get context. Give me Job 9 and 24. We're going to start there because to me, the biggest word in this scripture is the word given. So Job 9 and 24 is bedrock scripture in Isupk.
Damn right.
Because ain't of truth.
That's right.
Come on.
24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
See that? The key word to me is given. Why? because it lets you know that the Most High is really in control.
That's right.
He gave this to the wicked. He gave him a chance. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So the Most High brought about the circumstances that allowed the wicked to take power in the earth. He ain't earn it.
That's right.
This is what we understand. This is what we know. He didn't earn his spot. It was given to him. You understand? It was like Wally Pipp, okay? Let me tell you that real quick. Wally Pipp was a New York Yankee, was New York Yankee first baseman. He got hurt, and this is like 70 years ago. He got hurt, and they had a guy on the bench named Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig comes in and sets the record for the most consecutive games played. Wally Pipp never got back in. That spot was given to Lou Gehrig. So now, but Lou Gehrig think he earned the spot. But if Wally Pipp didn't get hurt, would Lou Gehrig ever get the spot? Maybe not. So if the righteous didn't mess up, would the wicked be given the spot? La-ah.
That's right.
Because the righteous would have stayed in power, would have come to power and stayed there had they obeyed God. So thus, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's having a good time. Oh, he's living lovely, man. You understand? Captain Nathak was talking about how Officer Thabawan was describing some of these fabulous houses he's seeing out here while he's working. I thought about that, because I don't see, I'm from New York. I've seen a lot of penthouses. I've seen a lot of beautiful things rich people have in New York City. But down here, I haven't really seen that because I don't know where it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been to North Hill and certain parts and you see things, but, when you out there and you see these, where brothers is saying like they drive 5 minutes through the driveway to get to the house, and it's gated and it's like Hollywood right here in North Carolina. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. They living deliciously. You understand? They're living deliciously off of their wickedness, right? So now let's go. The plight. Remember the plight of the wicked. You understand? The situation, the dangerous and difficult situation that they put themselves in. Give me Psalms 2, read 2 and 4. 2 through 4. Psalms 2, 2 and 4. The Most High says, get wisdom and get understanding. Why? Why do we have to get wisdom and understand the wicked? Why? When you go across the street, right, there's a street light. It says green, go, red, stop. That's why. Because the wickedness is the stop sign. And the righteousness is the go. Go this way.
Come on.
You understand? Simple, right? The stop sign for us is wickedness. We stop being wicked. Understand? And we go a right point. It ain't hard as people think it is. Because wickedness and evil has been normalized in the earth. And that's the issue. You got it? Come on, read.
The book of Psalms, Psalm 2, verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together.
Okay, let's hold it right there. The kings of the earth set themselves, meaning what that means is they set themselves, they get themselves ready, and they have an objective. They have an objective. You understand? They want something. You understand? When you set yourself for anything, that means you're preparing to do something. Understand? Read on. No, the rulers, read the rulers part again.
And the rulers take counsel together.
They all taking counsel together, man. Always remember they taking counsel, man. Remember crafty counsel. Always remember that.
Right.
But the plight of the wicked is what we're going to focus on. So they're taking counsel. But what is the counsel? It's the same counsel that's in Psalm 83.
That's right.
It's the same counsel. Read.
Against the Lord.
Against the Lord. They plotting against the Lord. So let's understand that. Let's break that down. Can they do anything against the Lord?
Hell no.
Hell no. So the analogy that I like to use is like you know, the Lord is the father, so you got this father, he the baddest dude on the block. Ain't nobody messing with him. But his children is just little kids playing in the street. We can get them. You understand? So when they plotting against the Lord, the victims are the Lord's children.
Right.
Come on, read on.
And against his anointed.
And against his anointed, his chosen. You understand? Read.
Saying, verse 3, let us break their bands asunder.
Let us break their band. There, the word there means it's multiple. It's not talking about one person.
Right.
Their bands, their connection, their bonds, what holds them together. Let's break that. Let's destroy it. So that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Read on.
And cast away their cords from us.
And cast away their cord. They're not connected to us. They're not connected to us. They different. We was connected in the womb. We had to share that umbilical cord. But now, we ain't got nothing to do with them. We're going to destroy them. They set themselves. Come on.
Verse 4. They cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
That's the plight. He that sitteth in the heavens is going to laugh at them, man. Because they don't know the plight of the wicked. They don't understand that they're putting themselves in a dangerous and difficult situation. They don't understand that. Okay, is that it on that? Give me Ezekiel 22 and 29. Understand, I often, every day, I think about the wicked every damn day. Just like I think about the righteous every day. Because, you know, I watch news. I watch a little bit of everything, but I watch news every day. And, it amazes me how they think that they can fool everybody with the game that they running,
Right.
They don't fool the people in Isupk.
No.
We get on a level of consciousness and awareness, you understand what I'm saying, where they can't fool us no more, man. That's the reason for the communication that God gave us, so that we could put on a full armor, that we could withstand the wiles of the devil. And the wiles of the devil is the deception that he gives us, man.
Right.
Come on.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy.
See, when he reasoned with himself, he came up with a strategy. So what he wanted to do was oppress the poor, right? Oppress the poor and rob them. Isn't that what they're doing to us?
Damn right.
To oppress, right, is to systematically stress and harass and throw you off your square so that they can take advantage of you. That's oppression. To put their knee on your neck where you can barely breathe, where you can't survive without them. That's the game. Well, we know better. We don't need nobody.
Right.
We don't need no other nation. The proof is that 2 generations after slavery, 2, we were building schools, cities, our own everything. Sports. We had a Negro football league. We had a Negro hockey league. We had a Negro baseball league. And those little raggedy Negro stadiums that we built made jobs, so the money stayed in our community. But when they went to the Great Depression, they said, hell no. When their economy and their economics hit the wall, they came to destroy what we had. And they destroyed every black city from Florida to Maine, from New York to Seattle. You understand? Wherever there was a black community thriving and creating economic opportunities, these wicked bastards destroyed it, burnt it to the ground. There is no exception. They burnt Harlem down with drugs, man. They burnt Black Wall Street down with fire. Doesn't matter. They destroyed Gary, Indiana was a thriving black city, quiet as kept. They took all of the industry out of it. They moved all of the industry out of it. I mean, we can, right here, Durham, North Carolina, they ran the highway 47 right through the black community. I think it's exit 3. There used to be a black hospital there. We built our own hospital. Wilmington, North Carolina. You understand? Parts of Charlotte. You understand? I don't care where you go in this country. We were building stuff. My own family is from a little place in Louisiana on my father's side. On my mother's side, where my grandfather had land that could have been my inheritance. They flooded the land and took it. That's a fact. And they've done this all over the country.
That's right.
It wasn't just my family. It was your family too. You got to check the records. Come on. Read on.
Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully.
They have oppressed the stranger wrongfully. Wrongfully. You understand? Because they reasoned with themselves that it was good that they oppressed the stranger because they could. They devised weaponry. They devised lies, you understand, and false doctrines. Deprived you of your birthright and your culture and your heritage and taught you anything they wanted to teach you. And the present world is the result of it. Any more? That's it on 29. Read the whole thing again.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 22, verse 29. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. Yea, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully.
So oppression is the philosophy. And robbery, you understand, is the result of the oppression. When we were in Egypt, it was the same thing. When we were in the Assyrian captivity, it was the same thing. Persia, Babylon, Rome, Greece, it was all the same thing.
Right.
They oppressed you. It's just like you take a lemon and you just keep squeezing the juice out. You see, you done robbed the lemon of all its juices. That's what they've done to us. Understand what I'm saying? But we putting the juice back. Understand? We getting our juice back. Okay. Let's go to Habakkuk 2:68. The book of Habakkuk, 2:6 through 8. Habakkuk. You understand? Because the plight of the oppressor, Oh, he having a good time. Yo, Lord have mercy. He having a wonderful time. That oppressor, he living good, boy. You know, it's unlawful you cannot give a drug dealer in America the death penalty. Anybody ever heard of a drug dealer getting executed in America? I've never heard of it. But yet they can go and blow up boats and claim that fishermen were drug dealers and they could just murder them. That's the plight of the wicked.
Damn right.
We ain't found a drug yet. That's why they're killing them. The second shot, remember the boat? That when he shot the boat the first time, it was survivors. Why they didn't just go pick them up and question them and find out where the drugs was coming from? Nope, they killed them. And there's another boat where there was 2 survivors too. They ain't get that one out yet. You know what they did with those 2 survivors? They dropped one off in Brazil and they dropped one off in another country, Peru or Guatemala, one of them countries there. And they probably was murdered once they were dropped off in those countries. Because when you commit the crime, you got to no witnesses. Just look at the nature of the situation, right? Everybody here knows that when you want to find out where the drugs is going and where they're coming from, you get a snitch. They had all those potential snitches. They didn't really want no information, put it that way. Okay. That's the plight of the wicked, right? You got Habakkuk? Come on.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
Yep. We're going to take up a parable against him. Meaning we're going to tell you a story that helps explain him.
Right.
Come on.
And a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Woe to him that increases that which is not his. So they came to the Western Hemisphere and stole every piece of land in existence. And they've increased it. They told, and to this day, you understand, the oppressor would tell you, when we came over here, it wasn't nothing here. Y'all wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't no civilization. Because a savage doesn't understand what civilization means.
Right.
He doesn't understand civil. You understand? He doesn't even understand civilization. Making people live together civilly. You understand? They don't understand that. So they stole every inch of the Western Hemisphere. Australia, too. Part of the Eastern Hemisphere. They stole. So this scripture is talking about those people that increases something that is not theirs. But the increase is not really an increase at all. It's not really an increase because of the plight of the wicked. That's the point. The dangerous situation they put themselves in by doing these things. That's the plight of the wicked. Because the Most High is going to laugh at them.
Right.
We just read it. Come on, give me some more.
Come. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
He that laden himself with thick clay, meaning he doesn't feel anything. He got on a shield. He got on thick clay, laden himself. He's covered. He doesn't feel anything. You got to break through that clay. He doesn't feel anything. That's what the hell he wants.
Right.
Come on.
Come. Verse, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Come on.
And awake that shall vex thee?
You understand? An awakening is going to vex thee. Come on.
and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
So we're booties unto them. Pause.
Yes, come.
Because I just say pause because it ain't got nothing to do with. It's just talking about loot.
Okay.
Booties is loot. I mean, they profiting off of us.
Right.
You understand? It has nothing to do with organs and stuff like that. Understand? Because this is spiritual, right? So I'm not going to say pause and none of that. Okay? Come on.
Come. Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
You spoiled many nations. Spoiled means to destroy or ruin.
That's right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee.
Yeah, something coming back. The plight. There's a reward for your behavior. The people that the oppressor spoiled is going to spoil him. Because the Most High is a just God.
That's right.
He believes in justice. He couldn't be a just God if he didn't believe in justice. He couldn't be a righteous God if he didn't believe in righteousness.
Hell no.
Come on.
Because of men's blood and for the violence of the land.
Understand? Because of the blood that you spilled and the violence on the land that you took that wasn't yours.
That's
man.
right.
You took this land. It wasn't your land, man. But you took it and you increased it. And it wasn't yours. So woe, destruction unto you.
Damn.
For the bloodshed of the 77 million Native Indians.
That's right.
Understand? 100 million so-called African Americans.
That's right.
Understand? We don't even know the countless number of Hispanics. We're going to call them Native Indians too.
That's right.
But that's what they really are. So-called Hispanic people, the ones that are native to here, not the Spaniards, are Native Americans.
Right.
The tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, along with Isupk and the rest, all of them are native, meaning the first people of this hemisphere.
Damn right.
You understand? Read on.
Come. And for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell.
Understand? You took violence on everybody. You didn't discriminate. Anybody that was in your way. Like the plight of, the destruction of the Native Indian. The First Nation people over here is one of the saddest things that ever occurred in the history of this world. It is almost unimaginable if you really look at the whole context of it and the destruction of a great people who only wanted to enjoy the life that God gave them. But they were subject to judgment. You understand? And we all had to pay the price. So if the children of God has to pay the price, then you think the wicked is going to get away? That's the wisdom that we acquire in here. We acquire that. We acquire, not inquire. We acquire wisdom because of what happened to us.
Right.
And we the good guy. Woe unto them that increases that which is not his.
Come on.
You understand? Is that it on 8?
Come on, sir.
Give me Zephaniah 3. We're going to do 1 and 2. The plight of the wicked. Putting himself in a hell of a situation there, devils.
That's right.
Oh, man. And we, as a people, we need to know. That would be Zephaniah 3 and 1 and 2. Baba Kashah.
Come. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted, to the oppressing city.
So now he's using the feminine gender to express it. So when he's using the feminine gender, we look at a woman or the feminine woman, right? So just think of a polluted, filthy woman. I don't think there's too many things on earth more disgusting than that.
Right.
A filthy and polluted woman. And she's oppressing people, even though they're filthy. A filthy oppressor, man. filthy oppressor. The oppressing city. It's the whole, it's not a particular city. It's just talking about the whole Babylon. The daughter of Babylon, which is oppressing the whole earth.
Come on, God.
Unless you got money or weapons that can hold him back. If you don't have that, he's oppressing you.
That's right.
Care who you are. But the children of Israel is in the belly of the beast. We're catching it more.
Right.
Because we don't have a land, an army, a representative, a king. We have no shepherd that the world recognizes. But the Most High has given us a shepherd. His name is Commandant General Yohana.
That's right.
He's the shepherd that the Most High has provided for us. Come on.
Come. Verse 2. She obeyed
Who?
not. She.
Now she's a female spirit. She obeyed not. You understand? Just think of Eve, right? This is no shade on no woman. This is just to get the spirit.
Right.
There's a feminine spirit of disobedience. Disobedience because it was Eve who was deceived is talked about as a feminine spirit in this context, okay? Right? Come on.
She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction.
She didn't care about the law. She didn't care about being corrected. She didn't listen to her husband. She didn't listen to her father. This is a metaphor. Remember, this is a metaphor.
Come.
Or a parable. Right?
Come.
She didn't listen. The hell with that.
Right.
That's why they want you not to listen to. Because then that means you're going to listen to them because they're in power. It's called oppression. You understand? That's what it's called.
Come.
She trusted. Go ahead, read on.
Come. She trusted not in the Lord. She drew not near to her power.
Understand? They didn't want to be nowhere near God. Hide that God from me. I'm getting mine here. Because he never understood that heaven is here as well. Hell is here. Heaven is here too.
That's right.
Is that Ecclesiastes 3 and 16 or 16 and 3? 16 and 17. Come on, get it for me, brother. Ecclesiastes. What is it? 7 and 16? 3 and 16. Yeah, right. 3 and 16. Come on, read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment.
Under the sun is the earth. The earth is under the sun.
That's right.
This is the place of judgment. This is the place of punishment. This is the place of hell. Read on.
That wickedness was there.
Wickedness was there. Come on.
And the place of righteousness.
And the place of righteousness, both of them, heaven and hell, is right here on earth.
That's right.
Right here. You ain't going nowhere. They think they're going to Mars, Jupiter, to the, I was watching this cartoon, it was like 450 Earths or something, like multiverse.
Oh, multiverse, yeah.
La
That's right.
one. You ain't going nowhere. Everything you're ever going to need and love is here. I don't know about the future. But for now, everything is right here.
Damn.
On the earth, heaven and hell. And iniquity was there. The place of righteousness is full of iniquity. You understand? Because that place of righteousness is going to be victorious in that place. That's the point. The judgment of the place of righteousness is to destroy and get rid of the wicked. Understand? That's the place of judgment. Right here on earth.
Right.
Them Christians think they're going up to a place and float up with wings. With no woman. Okay. Okay. So now, get you crazy. Give me. We read 1 and 2, right? Give me Ezekiel 13 and 19, Baba Kashab. Ezekiel 13 and 19, the plight of the wicked. They enjoying themselves. They living deliciously.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, verse 19. And will ye pollute me among my people for handfuls of barley and for pieces of bread?
So now, will you pollute me? This is the Most High, right? He's saying, will you pollute me to... Hold on, let me get there with you.
Come.
I went to the wrong chapter. That's 13 and 19, right?
Come.
He says, will you pollute me among my people? So let's break that down a little something.
Come.
To pollute God is to make him less than what he is. To make him, the brother said the Christian church. That's where they polluted God's reputation. And will you pollute me among my people? That's what they've done.
Come.
They made God into a poop butt. God loves everybody. They made God, when this God that I read about is fierce and terrible power.
Damn right.
And you can't fool him. But you've convinced Christians in other faiths that you can. That you can do whatever you want and still get to the place of righteousness. Come on, let's read some more.
Come. To slay the souls that should not die.
You killing the people that you shouldn't kill. You understand? You killing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, so-called, when you shouldn't be killing them because they really just trying to make it through. And the criminal element among us is what you've created.
Right.
Because everybody knows crime comes from poverty, for the most part. When those Eastern Europeans and those groups of Europeans came over here, they formed organized crime syndicates because of poverty, because what did they want to do? They wanted to get power so that they can oppress the poor. Come on.
Come. And to save the souls alive that should not live.
The wicked child molesters,
Oh,
drug dealers,
right.
oppressors that should be killed, you let them live. You let them get off. Read it again.
Come. And to save the souls alive that should not live.
You understand? Most I ain't no joke, y'all.
That's right.
Like the people that's doing these things should be killed, man. Should be unalived.
Oh, you can say kill now.
Okay?
Yeah, come.
Kill.
That's right.
They should be unalived. And in our kingdom, in the kingdom of righteousness, they will be
Damn right.
unalived. Read on.
Come. By your lying to my people that hear your lie.
Understand? That's how you did it. That's the devil. You've polluted God to God's people. You've caused them not to know the truth of God with your lies.
Right.
Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, whatever ism they got, they sold it to us, man. Cheap. Gave it to us for a good price, and we bought it. But the Most High is going to make you pay for the righteousness. He's going to make you earn it. So you can show yourself cheap for the wickedness. It ain't going to happen for the righteousness. You're going to have to put in some work. You understand?
Damn.
That's the Most High. Let's go to Isaiah
Come.
chapter 14. You understand? The plight of the wicked, man. He living lovely. Let's go to Isaiah 14, Baba Kashaf, and start at verse. I'm going to start at verse Man, what do I got here? Let me get it right. Start at verse 13. Now, we're going to skip a couple of verses that I would normally use, but let's start at verse 13. Come on.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart.
Remember, we're talking about the wicked. The plight of the wicked has said in his heart, read.
I will ascend into heaven.
I will ascend into heaven, meaning I will ascend into rulership. You understand? As well as outer space, because through heaven is the place where God lives, space or the sky, and rulership.
Right.
Shemayim, right? I will ascend into rulership. Read.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
I will exalt my throne over the stars of God, whom ye are. You're the stars of God's movie.
Damn right.
You're the stars. They ain't told you that yet. But we're telling it to you because the Most High told us.
Damn right.
So once he tells us, we tell you.
Okay.
And then you become just like us. And then you tell the next ones that coming along, right?
Okay.
I exalt myself above the stars of God. Read.
Okay. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation.
I will sit on the whole nation. I will rule over them of the congregation because quiet is kept. Israel is the focus. This is about us.
Right.
It's not about the mount. Who is God's congregation? Who's the mount? The whole nation of Israel is the mount of the congregation.
Okay.
Come on.
In the sides of the north.
They're going to rule from the north part of the earth. I'm telling you, the Most High gives us everything.
That's right.
He gives us absolutely everything. Read on, brother.
Come on. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I'm going to deceive them so well, they're going to think I'm God.
Damn.
They're going to think that I'm the Most High. Read it again. That's what he's saying.
Come on. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like the Most High.
Damn.
Now, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Come on.
You understand? I will be like the Most High. Come on.
Come on. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
You understand? And we're going to come to understand what the pit is, because the pit is, we're going to show that he dug the pit for himself. You know, you ever seen the movies where they make these guys bury or dig a grave, and then they shoot them and they fall into the grave? That's the white man.
Right.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He doesn't understand that he's digging his own pit. So we're going to get it. Time allowed. Okay? Read on.
Come. Verse 16. They that see thee narrowly look upon thee.
Shall.
Oh, slack it.
Shall meaning in the future. That means it's future context. Shall narrowly look. This is narrowly looking upon him. That's that dude? Him? That hairy ape looking one? Him? That's narrow. That's narrowly looking upon you. Come on.
Come. Shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
This the cat? Because he's going to be in a museum somewhere, and he's going to be hairy like Esau and all disgusting and filthy looking like he is when he came out the caves. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? You got to be kidding me, Grandpa. Come on, Dad, is that true? Mommy, come on, Mom. That dude?
Go.
You understand? That, go ahead.
Come. That did shake kingdoms.
That did shake kingdoms, man. He doesn't understand that he's done all of these things. and that he still don't understand. Right? Give me Proverbs 28 and 5.
Come kind.
Is that it on that?
16 years.
Read verse 17, and then we're going to go to Proverbs.
Come kind. Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof.
That's what he's done. What did he do to Gaza City? What did he do to Tokyo?
Right.
What did he do to Azteca?
Right.
To the Aztec cities, to the Mayan cities,
Right.
to the Native Indian cities.
That's right.
What did he do? What did he do to Jerusalem? Yerushalayim. What did he do to that city?
Good night.
You understand? You know, it's not hard to figure it out.
Good.
Once you know. Come on.
Come kind. And destroyed the cities thereof.
He destroyed the cities, man. Come on.
That opened not the house of his prisoners.
You understand? When he took you captive, he ain't let you go.
Good night.
He might have took the chains off you, but that oppression is the chain now.
Right.
He has not let the prisoners go. He has not. You're still in captivity, dumbass. Now, all of you out there that know better, right? You understand.
Come kind.
Shalom, Trooper Yashikar, and Sister Jasmine. Sister Jasmine. Shalom, sister. He has not let you go. You're still in captivity, for those of you who didn't know.
That's right.
That's in the 17, right?
Come kind.
Now, give me Proverbs 28 and 5, because this is the advantage that we have. And this is also repeated in the book of Daniel, you know. But I know I had read it more than once, and I found it again. Understand what I'm saying? Because the scriptures never lie.
Damn right.
Come on.
Come kind. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment.
Let's stop right there. Evil men don't understand judgment. He doesn't understand punishment or correction. He doesn't understand it
Come kind.
because he reasoned with himself to be wicked. He reasoned with himself that it was better for him to live a life of wickedness.
Right.
So evil men don't understand. Come on.
But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
If you seek the Most High God, you have the potential to understand everything that's going on in life. Everything. And I mean everything. You have the ability to understand everything. Read it again, that last part.
Come kind. But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Understand? We get wise, we get wisdom.
Most High.
There's nothing out here that when we get the information that we can't understand. That's the point. You got to get the information to understand. You can't understand without knowledge. You understand? You can't understand without wisdom. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Come kind.
When you get the knowledge, then you apply the wisdom to get the understanding, right?
Come kind.
That's what the Most High told us. Understand? We can understand. These devils is never going to understand. Christ, all the proclamation in this book, by the grace of the Most High God, by Hashem Yahushua, and these devils has had it in their possession for over 2,000 years. And they couldn't care less.
Right.
Because they're living lovely, and they're getting fat off of you Israelites. Because they became prey to all the beasts of the field. Right? Now, let's go to Maccabees. First Maccabees 3 and 48. 3 and 48. You understand? Because, like, there's no ending to our understanding. But his understanding of the reality of life that God has put forth, he really doesn't understand it. He doesn't, meaning he has the ability to understand it, but he refuses because, You understand? He reasoned with himself for himself. 3 and 48.
Come. It's the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likenesses of their images.
So he took the scriptures. He laid open the book of the law. That's the scriptures.
Come.
Wherein the heathen sought to insert or to paint their images, meaning they said, hey, listen, we can destroy them and we could take their scriptures and we could pretend to be them. Instead of the Israelites being people of color, they could be Edomites. And who will know the difference?
Right.
You understand? That's the plight of the devil. He doesn't understand that he's digging his own pit.
Right.
He doesn't understand. But that's the dangerous and difficult. Read the plight of the definition of plight again.
Come. Definition of plight. Dangerous, difficult, or unfortunate situation.
Unfortunate. He's in a very unfortunate situation. Sure. Brothers and sisters, let me tell you, just hold on.
Damn right.
Hold on to Lord in Christ and Isupk and the Commander General.
That's right.
That's all you got to do. Just hold on. Because this devil, he's digging his own pit. We're going to read it. We done read a little part of it, but it's more. Understand? The Most High, you know, I love when I read that the Most High going to laugh at him.
Most High crack.
That's when I hope I hear it. Can you imagine? Lord have mercy.
I could.
That's a hope. They're going to laugh at him. You dumbass. Just pretending, y'all. So now, so that's it on. Okay, give me 2 Peter 2 and 12.
Come.
2 Peter 2 and 12. So we're going to get further. See, the Most High causes us to understand all things, right? We can understand everything. I love that. And I'm with it. I want to understand everything. Everything. That the Most High wants us to understand. Not that I will, but I want to. And so should you. According to the wisdom of the Most High. The beginning of wisdom is the fear of God, the fear of the Most High. That's where you start getting that wisdom. Come on.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 12. But these, as natural brute beasts.
These, as natural, their nature is a brute beast. A brute beast is whatever he wants, he takes by force. That's a brute. A brute beast he is. Because by force, by weaponry, by theft, by dishonor, has he acquired power in the earth. And the Most High allowed him or gave him the opportunity to do so because he's setting him in a trap.
Right.
Come on.
Made to be taken and destroyed.
Made to be taken and destroyed.
Damn right.
So whoever fits the description of this, that's who it's talking about. Well, we totally understand. We understand everything. We understand. And we know who the devil is. We know who the enemies of God is. All you got to do is look for the enemy of God's chosen people. And first you got to know who God's chosen people is.
Right.
And he gives you all the information pertaining to that too. Is that it on 12? Finish it up.
Come. Speak evil of the things that they
You see that? They speak evil of the things that they don't understand. They don't understand righteousness.
Right.
So they speak evil of it. They don't understand cleanliness and lawlessness. You understand? To follow law, to correction. They don't understand those things. So they speak evil of it. That law is done away with. The law of God died on the cross. The law of God is no more. We're under grace. So they speaking evil of the law of God. understand? We understand. We understand what's going on. Commander Junior Hunter taught us well. Now he got a lot of teachers, and there's more coming in that door every damn day.
That's right.
That's it on 12. Come on.
Come. And shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
They're going to perish in their own corruption. You understand? In their own corruption. And they're corrupt, man. Like, all you got to do is turn on TV, turn on any news channel, and you'll see it. They're corrupt. What's that woman's name? Marjorie Taylor. What's her name? Marjorie Taylor? Trump scared her out of her wits. She resigned because she was so afraid of him. Because she thought that Trump was about make America great again, white power. Slovakia. Hey, Shalom. Oh man, I done destroyed it. Hold on a second. I done messed up. I done hit the thing. Slovakia, give me a second. I'll come right back to you. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. We back. Man, y'all is all learning a little something up here now. Yes, Dad. Because we can understand almost everything. So, right? So, here he is, right? A natural brute beast. Right? Mm-hmm. Who wants to insert himself in the place of God's chosen. And fool the world into thinking that he's God. You understand? He's the power in the universe. And nobody could withstand him. That's the trick, right? So now, that was
2 Peter 2:12.
Yeah, you got more? No, that was it. So now let's go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Because here in Peter it says they're natural brute beasts made to be destroyed because of their hatred. Come on.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means.
Don't be deceived. Don't let nobody deceive you. The Most High is giving you the correct information.
Right.
That's when it's saying, let no man deceive you, because the Most High is not trying to deceive you. The Most High is giving you the truth, the correct information, so that you can understand everything. Come on.
It's like it. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
You understand? Unless there's a drastic change in the direction the earth is going in, that day will not come. What day are you talking about? Come on.
And that man of sin be revealed.
And that man of sin be revealed. It ain't going to happen, man. He has to be revealed. And Lord have mercy. Is he not being revealed at all? Do you not see the devil every damn day? Is he not broadcast in the air every damn day on every screen? Do you not see his wickedness and the evil intent of him reasoning with himself for himself?
Right.
That's the plight of the wicked. Understand? The plight of the wicked is hellified. That's an old 1975 saying. It's hellified. Okay. So now, that's it on that?
Oh, just a little bit.
Come on, finish it.
Come. The son of perdition.
The son of perdition. The son of perdition. Perdition is the condition of hell.
Right.
That's where he lived. You understand? That's his plight. Called in dangerous and unfortunate situation. Young man Eric, could you possibly get me, Baba Kasha, Job 20, verse 5 through 8? Yeah. Because the plight of the wicked it's tenuous.
Hello.
What's wrong?
Yeah, I was making sure it worked.
Yeah,
Salakia.
test it first. Testing.
Testing,
Yeah,
testing.
you good. Come on.
Kawakan. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short.
His time of victory. See, like, he's been in power a few thousand years. It seemed like a long time. But in our minds, we have the concept of forever, of 1,000 years ruling with Christ.
That's right.
So this little time that he's having fun and he's enjoying himself, the triumphing, him winning, his winning streak is short.
Kawakan.
He only winning for like 2 days, 3 days. The triumphing of the wicked is short. Read on.
That's right. And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment.
But for a moment, man. America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. That's hypocrisy.
Kawakan.
And the money in God we trust. I love the Lord. This is a good Christian nation. That's hypocrisy.
Right.
The leaven of the Sadducees and the Pharisees is hypocrisy. Today, the Pharisees and the Sadducees is the Catholic Church and the Christian Church. That's the leaven. They are the hypocrites.
Right.
They're the hypocrites. Supposedly representing the Most High and teaching the Most High and bringing people to God, when actually they're scattering people from the truth.
Right.
Come on, read on.
Job chapter 20, verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens.
So now, what is his excellency? What is his excellency? It says, right? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens. Come. What about his society?
So like his monuments, the
You on it, but let me give it for time's sake. His excellency is the best that he can do. The height of his power. His excellency is to mount up to the heavens. He already up there.
That's right.
He already up there. He already in power. He already sitting on the mount of the congregation.
That's right.
Showing himself to be God. He's already doing that.
That's right.
Message.
Kawaka. That's hilarious. Kawaka.
I love that movie, man.
Kawaka.
Okay.
And Salakia, just what you said. 2 Thessalonians 3:2-3 and the
Yeah.
4. That
Yeah.
4, he make himself to be God.
Yeah.
That part. So
And it's the
Salakia.
same thing they said in the Old Testament in Isaiah. Said
Exactly.
the exact same thing. Absolutely right.
Most High in Christ.
Most High in Christ.
Most High in
Come
Christ.
on, read on, brother.
Salakia, Job chapter 20, verse 6. And his head reached into the clouds.
Ooh, he up there. He got the big head. He up there looking down on everybody. He having a wonderful time. His head reached through the clouds, man. He's gassed up. You talking about somebody that's gaslight? Ain't nobody gaslighted more than the devil.
That's right.
Ain't nobody.
Right.
Because he is putting himself in a dangerous and difficult and unfortunate situation.
That Kawakam.
Come on. Read on.
Verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Ooh-wee. We know what dung is. It's doo-doo, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to perish like his own dung, man.
That's right.
Get flushed down the toilet or whatever.
Never see it again. Most High in Christ.
He's going to perish forever like his own dung. Forever, ever, ever. Forever, ever. Yeah, forever, ever, forever.
Right.
Because that's when we going to the museum. You're going to take your little son, your little daughter to the museum. Is that the man that caused the earth? You understand?
That's right.
So the proof is going to have to be there for the children to see.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You know, like, you go to the museum. I don't care what city you're in. You go down to the museum, you see what was going on in Egypt or whatever, Rome or whatever. That's going to be him. He's going to be in the museum because he's going to disappear like his own dung,
That's right.
according to the Most High Power. Come on.
Right. They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Now, this is Job. Isaiah said the same thing. They will narrowly look upon him and say, where is he? Is this the man that caused the earth to tremble? They're going to say, where the hell is he?
Right.
Most High in Christ.
Understand? Where is he? Where he at? Hey, Dad, is there any more of them alive? Could I see a live one?
Right. Oh, like they had us in the zoo. We couldn't even keep him in the zoo.
No, son. They went extinct.
Kawakan. Most High in Christ.
Read verse 7. No, read
That's
verse
7.
8.
Kawakan. Verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
What's a vision of the night?
A dream?
And then he's a bad dream, yo. We're going to wake up and, oh, man, that was terrible. Oh, that was a terrible dream. Lord have mercy. What happened? Oh, it was him? Oh. Because the scriptures say we're going to have much joy and happiness at that moment. So I love to talk about him.
That's
I
right.
love to talk about him.
Right.
Because the plight of the wicked, you understand, is almost at its end. He's getting ready to get this judgment.
Right.
The more wicked he gets, the closer we get.
That's right.
You understand? And just be lying, man. I really believe that Donald Trump is Esau reincarnated. He's
Right.
that is the line. Every time he opened up his mouth, and you know what he said the other day? He said, now we all buy groceries and food, we all go shopping, every last one of us. He said that the prices is going down. He said that affordability is a hoax. He said that on TV. Now, brothers and sisters, if anybody in here is paying less for their groceries and their rent and their heating, put it in the chat. Because you're a liar.
That's
I'll
right.
tell you now. If you put in there, and I'm not talking about you got to hook up with your cousin.
Right.
I'm talking about you go to that store, you understand? Yeah, Sister Nashima said, I'm tired of looking at Satan every day. We all get tired of looking at him, but we have to keep looking. Don't worry, sis. That's why I'm talking about him. So when you can see him, when you see him tonight or tomorrow, you can laugh at him. Is this the man? That's him.
Yeah, right.
Golly, man. And these devils are amazing, man. They're amazingly true to the word of God. That's it. Is that in on 8?
That was it on 8. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Read 9. I
Kawakan.
didn't intend to read 9, but 9 is so good.
It is good. Kawakan. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more.
You understand? We used to see him.
Right.
We used to see him every day. Like this Sister Nashima said, she tired of looking at him.
Kawakan.
Don't worry, sis. You know what I'm saying? You might, if we make it to the kingdom of heaven, you're going to take your kids, your grandkids, and then you're going to say, damn, I want to show my grandkids this devil. Where he at? We can't find him. Well, you got to go down to the Museum of Israelite History, and you know what I'm saying? That's where you got to take the kids. That's right. Yeah, he'll be in there. But remember, they might have natural effects, so you might have to smell a little something when you go see him. You know what I mean? Because he's a piece of shit.
That's right.
Understand? Read on.
Kawakan. Neither shall his place any more behold him, Salakia.
Understand? He gone, man. He gone like doo-doo in a dream.
Good riddance.
Hey, that was pretty good. Okay. Yo, it's like, it's really joyous to me to talk about this devil like that. And but let's be grateful to the Most High that He gave us this, man.
Right.
That we could know. That's the point. Let him enjoy himself. Sister Nashima, when you see the devil tomorrow, right, just laugh at him. Because you know in the future the Most High said he ain't going to laugh at him. Just laugh at him. Look at that devil. He lying. You don't even have to listen to him. Just look at you. When his lips is moving, he lying. Come on, man. That's it on that. My show. Give me Job 18 and 11. So this we gonna get to the nitty gritty now. We're gonna start getting to the nitty. You know, I'm grateful, Wiley brother, because I never would have had this much fun in the world. Never. I never, like, just being here with the brothers and sisters and breaking down these scriptures. Man, I ain't never thought I'd be doing this.
Most High in Christ. Sir.
That's how we have to be grateful, man, and thank the Most High in Christ, man, for this. And Commander General Yohana and the
That's
generals.
right.
And let's give the ISUPK, the Most High, everybody. Because this, what we telling you is the truth. This is the word of God. Commander General Yohana, no general, no captain, no officer, no trooper, no sister. None of them made this up.
Right.
None of them wrote this. It was the Most High. Right. Job 18 and 11, Baba Kashah.
Khan. It's the book of Job, chapter 18, verse 11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet.
You understand? Terrors. Like, all of a sudden, the Most High, like, is going to scare the bejeebies out of him. He going to stand up to fight, though. Because he think that he's God and that he can win. Because we know in Revelations 12 and 7, he going to fight. He ain't going to say, oh, God, you right. No, he reasoned with himself. Always remember that. That's a hell of a statement. We usually reason with one another, right? That's the normal conduct of a human being, but he reasons with himself for himself. That's why he don't ever understand anything, but for himself, what he perceives as being good for himself. Terror shall make him afraid.
That's right. Salaki.
Come on.
Forgive me if this is not right, but Leviticus 26 and 8. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. And that's that fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, he don't understand that either, because he think that happened a long time ago.
Right.
He don't think of that as being a future situation. But we gonna, like, the name Zion, right? We have Officer Zion down there, a great brother down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. His name means the weapon. We're the weapon. Right. We're Zion. We're the Lord's weapon. And, well, I don't know. We got classes that teach about what we're going to do. Understand how he's going to destroy us. I mean, he's going to destroy them through us.
That's right.
So that's what this brother is bringing out. And it's not in conflict to anything that we're talking about tonight or anything in the Bible, because it's the truth. right?
Damn.
So now, for time's sake, I'm going to skip. Well, let's go to Psalm 7 and 15. Psalm 7 and 15. Maisha, give me that. You get Psalm 37 and 20.
Okay. The book of Psalms, Psalm 7, verse 15.
Before you read that, I just want to reiterate the fact that the trap is laid for him. That's what we just read in Job 18 and 11. The snare is laid for him in the ground. And I'm sorry, we didn't go over that. And a trap for him in the way. Terror shall make him afraid on every side.
Damn right.
You understand? He's in the trap. You know how an animal, you ever see a bear trap, clamp on that bear? The bear's a bad dude. He's a killer, but when that trap clamps on him, he's terrified. He starts jumping around crazy. That's what it's talking about. The snare, the trap in the way. He falling into the trap. He don't know it.
Right.
Because why? He doesn't understand because he's wicked.
You know, and Salakia, he think he got better traps.
Yes. He think he's setting the trap.
You ever heard of?
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Trap Bible? The trap-
Nah, I heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. Come on, real quick.
Salakia, it's a. They basically made a book of pictures of how they make traps for specific animals. So like depending on the animal. they have a whole
It's a
trap.
whole book
Yeah,
on
I
traps.
ordered it. So you know.
Oh, I thought it
wilderness,
was some
making
kind of
fires,
tricky
stuff like
Bible
that.
or something.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's
no.
just a Bible, a book on trapping
making traps.
animals.
Yeah, and so that pit that they dig in, they feel as though they can make the best pit, the best trap.
That
That's what I'm
sounds
saying.
right.
That's why they don't think they can get trapped in. So
That's correct. That is
Right.
absolutely correct.
Osai Christ, bro.
Now, Psalm 7 and 15 read.
Come on, the book of Psalms, Psalm 7, verse 15. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made.
Boy,
That's
that was
right.
perfect timing.
Damn right.
He, what you just talking about. He think he making a trap for somebody else, but he making it for himself. He digging a trap for himself. Understand? That's what it said. He made a pit. Read.
Okay. And digged it.
He digged it up. He made a pit. Remember, he's going to fall into the pit.
That's right.
You understand?
Come on.
That's what we read before, right? He digged the pit himself.
That's right.
Come on.
And is fallen into the ditch which he made.
He fell into the ditch. He dug his own grave.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good read.
Because he didn't appreciate anything in life other than oppression and greed and power and murder and rape and robbery. That's what he appreciates.
Right.
He loves doing it. But he's setting his own trap. Come on.
Okay. Verse 16. His mischief shall return upon his own head.
You understand? His
Right.
deeds is going to return upon him. He think he getting away with it. Trump, about a month ago or so, he said, I know I ain't going to heaven.
What?
That's the only time y'all don't remember he said that? You can look it up. Google it. He said, I know I ain't going to heaven. That's the only time that I believe Trump.
Damn.
Look it up. He said it. Trump makes reference to him going to heaven. Yeah, he ain't going. He don't believe in heaven or hell. You got it?
Yeah, it says Salaki, this is
Come on, read it.
Salaki is just taking the long time to load, but it's,
Yeah, just on
the
it quick.
headline says Trump 79 admits he is probably not going to heaven.
You see that?
Uh,
That's the only time I said, hey, Trump, thanks.
crazy.
That's true. He
Most
finally
high
told the truth.
yeah, look, that's crazy.
Because he knows that he's wicked.
That's right.
Only a wicked man would say that.
Right.
You know, he can't help himself. Because he's full of himself. He reasoned with himself that wickedness is profitable in this life. That was one of the first scriptures that we read. Understand?
Salaki, I found that what he actually said, quote unquote. Salaki, this is Trump. I mean, you know, I'm being a little cute, Trump said. I do not think there's anything that's going to get me in heaven.
Yeah. Yeah. Mean I ain't done nothing good.
Nothing,
That's what he said.
nothing good.
I ain't done no good that would make me get into heaven.
He says, okay, I think I'm not maybe heaven bound. Salakia. Okay, I think I'm not maybe heaven bound.
Yeah. So, you know, when Esau, you know what I'm saying, remember when Esau found out that Jacob got the covenant?
Right.
Esau cried crocodile tears,
Right.
didn't he? That's Trump. He crying crocodile tears. I ain't going to make it happen, but I'm sure going to enjoy my stay in earth.
That's right. And Salakia, it keeps going. It says,
No,
I
no,
may
no,
be.
no. Hold on. Hold on. I just wanted to get that part.
Yeah, he says, I may be in heaven right now. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I was
well, Salakia.
I didn't wanna
no,
stop.
no.
I didn't
Bring
wanna
that
stop.
out. Bring that.
But
no,
it's
Salakia,
right after
read
that, he's Salakia. He says, I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. So that I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it to heaven. But I've made the life a lot better for a lot of people.
So he's in heaven now. That's
heaven
See,
now.
I didn't know that he said that part. The water for that. Nah, get that brother in. Like, I didn't know that part. I didn't hear that part. He admitted that he's already in heaven.
Right.
I ain't going to hell. I ain't going to no other heaven. This is the best life for me right here, right now. It doesn't get any better for me.
Right.
That's what he's saying. Most High in Christ. The water for that, brother. That was good, man. I got to get that. I didn't hear that part. I knew he had said that, but I didn't know he said all that. Yeah, Bob Kashah. So now, you holding, that's it on 16?
There's a little bit more, sir.
Come on, finish it up.
Come on. And his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate.
His violent dealings, man. Because look at you know, today I think they violated Venezuelan airspace. And I think they took a Venezuelan tanker into custody. I believe. We'll find out. You know, but I believe that's his violence. He told Venezuela that they can't to shut down their own airspace. Yeah. Psalm 37 and 20. Give it to me.
Psalms chapter 37, verse 20. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lambs.
Let's stop right there. The wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lambs. So now the fat of the lamb, when you cook a lamb, when you roast a lamb, all that fat gets burnt off. Get burnt off. Turn into grease, fall in your fire. Smell good though. But as,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? The function of it will be add, but I don't think it's going to smell good. No. You know what I'm saying? Come on, come on, sir. Okay, so now, right now, what we're going to do real quickly, hold that scripture, is we're going to remind everybody that this Friday, we're going to have, you understand, the children's class, you understand, along with the Lashwan Kwadash. So bring them youngins in here. We got something for them. You know what I'm saying? We're going to steal some goodness and some good news, some gospel into these children. And also, of course, Sunday is my favorite feast other than the Passover, is the Feast of Dedication, Ha-Hanukkah. The Ha-Hanukkah dedication. You know, Christ liked it. He went too. It was winter. That's what the scriptures say, remember? When he went to the Feast of Dedication, it tells you it was winter. It says it in the script. So now, everybody, please come on out. We're going to learn some more about our culture, our past, our struggles, our victories, our strength. Baba Kashah, that's Sunday. It's a 2-hour class. It's going to be great. Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah.
Damn right.
So now, give me that Psalm 37 and 20.
Kawakan, do you want me to start from the beginning?
Yeah, read it. all.
Kawakan, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 20. But the wicked shall perish,
Get Psalm 50.
and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume into smoke. Into smoke shall they consume away.
You understand? You understand? So when the grease fall off the lamb and get into the fire, it turns into smoke and consumes away.
And Salakia, you know, they did that to Nat Turner. You know, they turned his body into oil, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they cooked him. They ate him, actually.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe some of the fat did turn to smoke. But they ate him, and not only that, they made shoes out of his skin. Yeah. You know, they probably, you know, savage. That's what it says. They were natural brute beasts. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. You can eat anything according to them, even Nat Turner. So now, that's it on that, right?
Kawakan.
Give me Give me Psalm 52 and 7.
Come on. It's the book of Psalms, Psalm 52, verse 7. Lo, this is the man that made not the Most High his strength.
He didn't make God his strength. He didn't find no value in what God put on the earth.
Right.
He didn't find no value, you understand what I'm saying, in the nature of human relationships, in justice and righteousness. He didn't find no value in it at all. He thought it was better to use might and oppression and violence to get what he wants.
That's right.
That's how he reasoned with himself and thus put himself in the plight of the wickedness, right?
That's right.
Read on.
Come on. But trusted in the abundance of his riches.
You understand? I'm rich. I can build the mightiest military in the history of the earth. Okay. Proceed. Read on.
And strengthened himself in his wickedness.
You understand? His strength is his wickedness. The more wickedness that he does, the stronger he feels he is. That's a hellified thing, man. That's kind of scary if you think about it. Like, the wickeder he gets, the better he feels. That's him. I'm like the Most High. Nobody can knock me off my throne. I'll murder anybody that stands in my way. The Most High know him because the Most High made him.
Right.
Any more on that? Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. You understand? And my Shar, you get me Job 34 and 17.
Come on.
Kawakan. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
See, this is like, you know, being ISUPK and, you know, going to camp and stuff, you know, so we experience all of these things, you know. And one of the things that you're going to hear repeatedly is that, hey, man, I didn't do that. You know, I didn't have no slaves. I didn't have your family in captivity. I didn't steal your land.
Right.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
Because you are your father, just like we're our fathers.
That's right.
We paid the price for what our fathers did. Those brothers and sisters on those slave ships, they wasn't all wicked. There was some righteous brothers and sisters on there. Them Native Indians who were slaughtered and lost everything. They were some beautiful people, man. Those Tainos.
Right.
You understand? Those Mexicans.
That's right.
Those were beautiful people, but they had paid the price for their forefathers.
Right.
Disobedience to God. So how are you, the devil, you think you getting away?
Right.
Prepare slaughter for his children. Read on.
Kawakan. That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
They done. No more civilization. No more New York. You understand? Los Angeles, Chicago, Miami. None of that.
Right.
Beth Israel. Jerusalem. You understand? Yanazar City. You understand? Understand? Quiet Bars Lounge. You know, all of these things, man, it's going to be ours to enjoy. That's the point. You understand? We're going to enjoy life. If thou would enter into life, keep the commandments.
Right.
Don't you want to enter into life?
That's right.
This, watching these devils run amok and rule over the earth and destroy my people, this is not life. This is captivity.
Right.
This is hell.
Right.
Trump know he in heaven. That was heavy, man. Yeah, send me that. I ain't know he said he knew he was in heaven.
I'm gonna have Quad Bar send it because I sent it to him real quick. So he had it.
That nigga said he in heaven.
He said I'm in Air Force One.
Look, come on in to see me and Sister Nashima. We on the same page. She said, I hate those bastards.
That's right.
That's right. There's nothing wrong with that because the Most High hates them too.
Right.
Whatever the Most High hate, we should hate.
That's right.
Okay. That's it on Job, right? I mean Isaiah, right? 21.
Kawakan, I can read 22 if you want.
No.
That was it.
That's it. Give me Job 34:17.
Come on.
See, this is a good question right here. This is something to ponder about, to think about when we think about the devil, right? So read.
Come
We
on.
know that God, the Most High, is righteous. Yahweh, He's righteous, right?
Damn right.
Come on.
This is the book of Job, chapter 34, verse 17. Shall even he that hateth right govern?
See, should the man that hate righteousness, should the man that hate what is right, should he rule? Should he govern?
Good night.
See, the Most High gives you so many angles of information.
Right.
There's no doubt left, man. There's no more doubt. We know that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's right.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right.
Come.
So should the unjust who hated what's right, should they rule? That's the question. For a minute, the triumphing of the wicked is short.
That's right.
Read that again for me, Bob.
Come on. This is the book of Job, chapter 34, verse 17. Shall even he that hateth right govern? And wilt thou condemn him that is most just?
Understand? While he's wicked as hell and ruling, he's condemning the righteous people, the just people.
Right.
That's right.
He hates righteous people. He hates a good person. He hates a law-abiding citizen who obey God. He hates him. That's what it's saying. You understand? He condemns the just, man. Because he's a hateful bastard.
That's right.
Your sister, not Shimon, you had it right. He is a bastard.
That's right.
He's a vagabond, a homeless bum
Right.
who ran up into the caves of Europe. You understand? Because he couldn't get along with the other nations and he had no power. But the Most High gave him power, allowed him to acquire the power to subdue the earth so that you niggas would learn. Right. We niggas, we.
That's right.
Because I is a nigger.
You likewise.
You understand?
Salaki.
I am not ashamed. We had to learn this lesson because he told us and we didn't listen.
That's right.
So we had to learn the hard way. But once we learn, boy, it's getting to be fun learning it. Because the plight of the wicked is destruction. Right? So now, that's it on that, right? My short, give me Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 22. And you give me, Eric, give me Amos 5 and 15. We got a couple of more, and then we're gonna break it down. We're gonna go over 10 minutes. Baba Kasha.
Okay.
I pray nobody minds giving us a little more time.
Most High correct. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 22. As for the mysteries of the Most High.
As for the mysteries of the Most High, which we was going through last week, As for the mysteries of God, which is the puzzle that God gave us in the Bible.
That's right.
You understand? That's the mysteries of God, right? The unknown things of God that he revealed to us in the Bible. Read.
They knew them not.
They don't know them.
That's right.
Remember, you have to have knowledge to understand. But the wicked will not understand
Right.
because they don't know. They look at the Bible as a tool to manipulate and control. I'm gonna bring this book in, man. It talks about how the mindset when they were formulating Christianity. Wicked, man. All they want to do is fool everybody and rob you. And they made Christianity. Remember, it started with the Roman Empire. That's why they call it the Roman Catholic Church, because it was the government.
Right.
It was an agency of the government, and they say this in the Council of Nicaea in 325 A.D. Because he's the devil.
That's right.
Come on.
Okay. Neither hope they for the wages of righteousness.
See, that right there hit me when I read that.
Damn.
Like, he don't care. He don't want to get the benefit of being righteousness. He don't care about that. That's heavy. Read that part again.
Okay. Neither hope they for the wages of righteousness.
They didn't want to get paid the reward of righteousness.
Damn.
They wanted to get paid the reward of evil.
Right.
See, that's a hell of a thing to say about a people,
Right.
but it's the truth. They didn't see no value in being righteous and good on the earth because they reasoned with themselves, hey, life is short. It's hard. So why not be on top? Let's take all their shit, and I'll be on top, and I'll oppress them.
Right.
That's what he reasoned with himself. And the things that God, the Lord, is a good Christian country. Don't want no Muslims, no Somalis, no Africans, just good old white people. You see the farmers, y'all? The farmers got jerked, man. Like, them farmers is crying because
Right.
they thought that Trump was the man. Make America great again. Open up the markets, free markets. And as soon as he got in there, what he do? He shut the market down. They can't sell their soybeans. They can't sell none of their products to China, and they starving. So what did he do? He destroyed them, and now he said he's going to give them $13 billion bailout after he destroyed them. He destroyed the farmers. Why you think the prices is going up? Some of them farmers are saying they don't even have the equipment to move their harvest, man.
Water for that.
You understand? This is the wickedness. He reasoned with himself. Them tariffs was going to make up. He thought that the tariffs was going to make up for the money and the tax cuts that he gave to the rich. See, that was he reasoned that with himself. But it don't work like that, buddy. I'm sorry. Don't quite work like that. And, you know, they still love him. If they get a chance to vote for him, he done put their mama out. But they'll still vote for him. Because they don't care about the wages of righteousness.
Right.
They will sell the earth 10 times over as long as they can rule in wickedness. Right? Any more? Finish it up, brother.
Okay. Nor discern a reward for blameless souls.
You understand? They don't care about the innocent people that they destroyed. They don't care about that. They took pride and profit in doing it. They love this destroying the Hispanics, man. You understand? I used to always think that they hated us more than the Hispanic. Nope, they hate us just the same. They hate them just the same like they hate us.
Right.
And they've proven it. Right. I thought we was, when I say we, I'm talking about blacks. Blacks, which so-called African Americans, West Indians, Haitians, labeled blacks. I thought we were the most hated. No. they hate them Hispanic brothers just as much as they hate us.
That's right.
Because what they saw is that those Hispanics came over here, built industry, hard work, you understand? Building businesses. And this is the most important thing. The Hispanic women is spitting them out.
That's right.
You know what? I ain't gonna repeat what the general said the other night about the Hispanic rod. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Compared to the devil's rod, that was funny as hell. I was on the floor. But anyway, so, but that's the truth of the matter. You understand? He don't care who he hurts, the innocent man. The overwhelming majority of these Hispanic brothers and sisters come over here and contribute to this government. Make it better. Since I've been down here, 85% of the roof work that I've seen, they were doing it. The construction, now I ain't seen everything, but what I've seen in my community and around where I've been, them Mexicans up on them roofs. Understand? So now, that's it on 22? Read the last sentence again.
Come. Nor discern a reward for blameless souls.
They don't care about who they hurt, man. The blameless souls are the innocent that's trying to do good and trying to live and contribute to life and to this economy and to this system, and they get treated like garbage.
Right.
Now, give me Amos. You give me Amos.
Yep.
5 and 15.
Khan.
You get Psalm 37 and 20. Did we read that already? 37 and 28?
Yeah. 27, 20.
Okay, I want you to get 37 and 28.
Salakia. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good and establish judgment in the gate.
You understand? When we in power, we're going to hate the evil. We hate the evil now.
Right.
But when we in power, that's why it says the gate. When we in power in our land, in our kingdom under Christ, it ain't going to be none of this wickedness, man. Wickedness is going to be blotted out. Because we know it's a disease of death and destruction. That's wickedness. He told us, do not prostitute your daughters. Right. And then it says, to pollute the land. You understand? Like once you start selling your women, it's over, man. You polluted the whole land. But we don't understand these things, man. We didn't understand. Because we reason with ourselves, I could be a pimp and pimp my own woman.
Hey, Salakia, to be honest, the damn devil make you think that that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
Exploit you thinking that that's what we do.
He makes evil fair seeming.
Right. Like that's the culture. Like that's
Hate evil and love good and establish judgment, man.
Right.
You understand? We got two more and then we're going to call it quits. Psalm 37 and 28. You give me Amos 1 and 11, Eric.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, Psalm 37, verse 28. For the Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints.
See that? Because I wanted to bring it back to what the focus should be on. The Lord loveth judgment and forsaketh not his saints. That's you, so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You're the saints.
Right.
Those who come back to the Lord and believe in Lord in Christ and obey the commands of the Lord, those are the saints. He's not forsaking you. He hasn't forsaken us. You understand? He's going to establish judgment, righteousness. Read on.
Come. They are preserved forever.
They are preserved forever, man. He says in Jeremiah 31 and 5, he says that when the sun and the moon cease to function, when the heavens stop moving or stop functioning, then Israel will cease to be a nation. That's kind of comforting to me. For those that love their people. That's a beautiful thing.
Damn.
Right? I think it's 31 and 35. So now, Don't quote me on that because I just thought I be thinking I get Isaiah and Jeremiah mixed up a lot for some reason. That could be it. But read on.
Come on. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off.
They're gonna get cut off, man.
Damn right.
Cut off. Forever, forever, ever. Yes. So this is the plight of the wicked. You understand? They put themselves in a dangerous, you understand, and unfortunate situation. A difficult, dangerous, unfortunate situation. That's a plight. Understand? And so what they've done is that they've earned their self to fall into the pit. They've earned hell as a condition. And they're going to get it.
That's right.
You asked for it, you got it. One more, Amos 1 and 11, and then we're going to clip it.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
You understand? No matter what he do, the Most High ain't going to let him out of this punishment.
Right.
Most High in Christ.
He could cry, like when he cried to his daddy, is there a blessing for me? Me, Dad, bless me also. He got a blessing. His blessing was the sword and the fat of the earth. Meaning with the sword, he was going to steal the resources, man. Read on.
Kawakan. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity.
You understand? He don't give a damn. This is why we keep reading over him. He doesn't care who he hurts. He doesn't care what he did to us, man.
Right.
He don't care. He don't even think about it. You think, oh man, we did those Israelites. We did them dirty, man. He don't think about that. He say, look at them niggas over there. Took all their shit. That's what it says in Jeremiah 35. Ha ha! They took all our shit.
Most High Christ.
That's it, man. We always laugh at that scripture. You know, it's fine. Jeremiah 35, I think 35, 5 and 6. I believe that's it. But anyway, forget about it. This is Amos 1 and 11. Read it from the top again.
Kawakan. Thus saith the Lord. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So this is talking about like the 3 basic evils that he committed. You understand? And for 4. You understand? The main violations. You understand? Because remember, Israel committed 2 sins. They forsaken the fountain of living waters and built them cisterns, broken cisterns, which is we turned our backs on the Lord and we started accepting the broken policies and philosophies of the earth. Those are our 2 main sins that put us in this situation. You understand? But they've done all kind of evil, and their main evil is that they forsaken the Lord and they hated their brother and went about to destroy. That's
Right.
Right? So read on.
Kawakan. Because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
So he up there smiling. This is the thing about the devil.
Bring it out.
He living lovely, cheesing on TV,
Right.
but he still hate your guts.
That's right.
He done stole everything, your name, your land, your culture, everything he done stole from you. Your labor, your woman,
Right.
but he's still angry. He still's a hateful bastard.
That's right.
He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the plight of the wicked is that he's going to fall into his own trap.
Right.
He dug his own grave, and he's going to fall in it. And we're going to bury him.
Right.
We going to shovel the dirt on him.
That's right.
Zion, the weapon of God. And with that, We're going to pass the class on to Priest and Officer Mashar. And we thank everybody. You know, tune in, man. Just stay here. You understand? Stay in the UPK. Pay your tithes. You understand? Come to these feast days. Learn your culture. You understand? Strengthen yourself. Teach your children. And we're going to be fine.
Salaki, we got a public service announcement.
Daddy, Daddy, are we celebrating Christmas?
Is not the season for that unholy garbage. This December, celebrate an actual high holy day with the Feast of Dedication, of Hanukkah in the Hebrew, starting Sunday, December the 14th for 8 days. All blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are welcome to join us at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana at 2534 South Roxborough Street, Durham, North Carolina. This Sunday, celebrate and learn about your actual heritage. Shalom.
All right, security announcements. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21, in Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. It means tenth in the Hebrew is pronounced ma'ashra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department, a teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation that we just played is the Feast of Dedication going down this Sunday, December the 14th. You know what I'm saying? Come on down 2534 South Roxborough Street here in Durham, North Carolina, man. Celebrate with your brothers and sisters. Remind Akim and Aquathian to check on social media, such as ICPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on, for ICPK events and materials. If a brother wishes to be a trooper in the school, then you start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, handband, and scarf. And with that, men of Israel, Majam, which means to stand. Sar, turn and face the teacher. Men of Israel, we give one courtesy salute unto the teacher. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadjam, Barak, Yahweh Shimi al-Shab Rakatah. Yajmatah, hands down. Sar, and turn and face the sisters. Men of Israel, we give one courtesy salute unto our sisters. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadjam, Barak, Yahweh Shema Shimi al-Shab. Yajmatah, hands down. Class dismissed.